What is going on, guys? It is your boy Chili, and today's video is going to be a little bit different. Obviously, if you've ever played Destiny, you know that I'm uploading a Destiny video. However, the content that I want to discuss today is actually about the new Hitman game that is out for PS4 and Xbox One, etc. And one of the biggest things I want to clarify is I have been a fan of the Hitman series since PlayStation 2. Played Blood Money, played Absolution, played a bunch of other titles with my brother. It was a game that we were really into, in the fact that it was just a very cool way to blend espionage with being an assassin, and it was a very interesting game. So having played it a lot, I knew that coming into the most recent Hitman game, there was a lot of speculation about how it was going to play out. For those of you who don't know, which you'd have to live under a rock not to know this, but the new Hitman was the first game that I can recall from like a major developer who's had a long-running franchise to basically say, we're not going to release the full game, we're going to release it in segments, pieces, episodes, whatever you want to call it. And that threw a lot of people off. I know for me firsthand, I knew right away, I'm just going to pay full price up front. I love the game. I want the top-notch quality content. That's a tongue twister. But I want the exclusive content. I want all of that. I'm going to pay for it. And I quickly realized when the game first came out that the mission, replayability, the challenges, kind of something they'd introduced over the last couple titles, was very interesting. It was something that made you not just run the mission over and over again, but enjoy it because it posed its own separate challenges. And that's great. I really love that aspect. Another new thing that I don't remember being in old titles, rather, was this new concept of elusive targets. And elusive targets, for those of you who don't know in Hitman, are these contracts that come out and the developers tweet about it, put it on Facebook, they put it on a lot of avenues of social media, about you having a limited amount of time to do this contract. And the concept is cool. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the concept. It's cool because you get to experience the thrill of getting on, having a unique contract and a unique place, and it's something that you kind of get to wing. Now, I will say I just learned, because I just tried the Gary Busey one, which we'll get into in a second. I just tried that one, quickly realized, and I completely forgot. Take in mind, I just started playing Hitman like 2 nights ago, and I burned through the prologue, and I've been really replaying those to get down the basics because it's awesome. The game is awesome. I love the game. My problem with elusive contracts, and I think the problem with a lot of people from what I'm seeing on social media, is that the replayability is not there. The challenges you can't repeat. It just, the entire process of elusive contracts is really weird. And it's weird because the whole point of being able to do an elusive contract is the fact that once you do it, you should be able to replay it and tinker with it. That's the whole new concept of Hitman. Alright, you can go up behind him with piano wire and strangle him. Why don't you drown him? Why don't you do something like that? Sounds brutal to say, but that's the whole point of it. Like, I played the prologue and I killed the guy like 5 different ways, and it was exciting because each different way had a different avenue I had to take to get there. And the new elusive contract system really prohibits that. You really have to, besides the Gary Busey one, which was lasted a whole week, which is awesome. Most games run on a weekly reset calendar. Obviously, if you've played Call of Duty, Destiny, etc., you know this. But with Hitman, I've seen a lot of people, some of these contracts are like 36 hours, 48 hours, and there are people who don't get on for a few days and they miss these elusive contracts. Not to mention that the biggest glaring issue with elusive contracts is the fact that if you have been skeptical of Hitman, you've been a long-time fan of the series, but you didn't want to buy, you're buying by episode, and you're kind of playing it, but you're kind of waiting. Like me, I know a lot of people, myself included, that I waited. I literally waited until 3 episodes came out because I knew for a fact that I could sit down and play through it within like a week or 2. Like, that's really what I felt. I was like, I can burn through this. I'll play a couple hours a day and I'll just get addicted to it. So that's what I had to do. And last night I actually downloaded all 3 episodes, the bonus episodes, the Sarajevo 6, because I'm on PlayStation. Like, I downloaded all that. And I went into the elusive contracts, and it's really tough for me to, being a completionist and knowing, hey, I could have done those technically, but I don't follow them that much on social media. I would see them post about it, but even then, if I was busy, if I didn't get on and play Hitman within a 36-hour time period, that's not right. And I think that's my problem with exclusive contracts. I love the game. I love the developers. I think they did a fantastic job with this. With that being said, you can create, really hard challenges that only the best players can do, like a grind almost. I get that. But creating a contract that's only available for X amount of time when you're not even releasing the full game and you have most people buying by episodes or segments or whatever and then not fully playing the game right away, I really feel like that limited the amount of people that would have participated in the Elusive Contracts. Now, you know, I'm learning more about it as I go. I may get roasted by people who have been playing Hitman a lot more. Hey, you should have been playing, you should have been more loyal. Like, there are a lot of good games out there right now. And I already took the leap of faith. I jumped. I paid full price for a game that wasn't coming out completely right away. And I purposely waited because I knew that I was going to really start getting into it and grinding through it. Like, I didn't want to be the person to get through the first episode and be craving it more. Like, I already do that with, like, TV shows and other games. Like, you know, I don't want to burn through that content. I want it to slowly last and I can really enjoy it. So, this is my issue with exclusive contracts. I've seen on social media, on their Facebook page in the comment section, a lot of people agree. You know, at least if you complete it, at least let people replay it. If you die, you should be able to restart it. I get the whole exclusive contract, limited time. I get that. The problem is you're not even coming close to catering to the audience that you have with this game. This game has a very long following fan base, and you should be saying, hey, you know what? We're not releasing the full game. Maybe when the full game releases, and I'm hoping that this happens later down the line, maybe they will re-release all the exclusive contracts because there are challenges that go in hand with completing the elusive contracts, but I just don't see how it's necessarily efficient as a gamer to really be into these exclusive contracts. You're essentially being asked to get on and play these. You have a 36-hour period. You know, that's just, it's a very weird concept for me. Some people don't even get on for 36 hours. Some people take a couple days off, you know, get back on. I don't know. Maybe it's just me complaining. Say what you want. I am uploading this with Destiny content again. It's just because I just got into Hitman, but that is my biggest gripe with a fantastic game. Other than that, I've loved it so far. So yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Give me honest feedback, because people are going to chew me a new one, and that's fine, but that's just my opinion. Coming from a longtime gamer and supporter of the franchise, this is like a critique that I have for them. So have a wonderful Tuesday night. I'm going to upload a video tomorrow discussing Destiny, back to Destiny, and discussing that. So stay focused, stay humble, stay driven, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.